these are, a number of the major categories of signals: email activity, context, conversations, whether it's via phone or over a meeting like we're doing today. What content's being shared? How is that being consumed? What's actually being presented in meetings? What sort of value assessments are being run with your customer? What's their intent? What are they doing out there in the third-party world? And what training have the reps had that ultimately those reps are the ones working on these different accounts? And so if you think about all these things, I bet you if everybody here were to go and list which of these things do you have crystal clear understanding of, are pulled together into one consistent ability to help with your forecasting and your understanding of your customers. But most companies can check 2, 3, 4 of these at max. Our perspective is you need to be able to hit every single one of these things. And just as an example of that, one of our customers just recently told us that they have figured out, and we've helped them run this analysis, that when their sales reps use a value assessment in a competitive sales cycle, their win rate goes from 8 to 55%. That's an incredible stat. And it's one of many that if you're not tuning into, think of how much you can change the way you're guiding and enabling or predicting or forecasting if you have access to all these signals. So Todd, I think this is where I want to turn over to you. I think you've lived and breathed the signals for a while there. So let me turn over to you.
Yeah, as a career CRO, always trying to get my handle around that squiggly line. The enterprise sales process is extremely not unpredictable, but yet there are some common components that we always strive to try to figure out, what does great look like? How do you possibly find the formula around that squiggly line to be able to enable your team to be more straight lined? And we have been greatly challenged by being able to do that because we haven't had the data. And this is the data. Like, the number one indicator of a successful engagement is customer engagement, right? It should be rather intuitive when I say this, is that when a customer responds to your team, schedules next meetings, invites more people to the meeting, looks at your content before the meeting, after the meeting, if you have all of that data, you now have an ability to understand what does great look like.